Hello, awesome student. I want to show you how to use a graphing calculator, at least a couple of things that we need to be able to answer some of these test questions for especially standard F1. So first things first, we are going to do number 1. You need to use parentheses. There is a minus sign and a negative sign. So if it says -5 squared, we want to type -5, close the parentheses, and press squared. There's a squared button right here. Or we can do to the, with the caret button, to the second power. That gives us the answer of 25. Okay, next up is square root of 36. Square root of 36, you want to find the square root button right over here. To access the blue button, you must press the square root. Second button. To get to the blue button. Second button. So square root of 36, enter, is 6. This next one, there is going to be a tiny little cube there. You see that? That's actually a cube root. So to access cube root, we have square root, but to access cube root, you need to press the math button. So the math button, you're going to find the option 4 is cube root. So scroll down to press option 4. So cube root, it says cube root of 64. It's the opposite of cube, is 4. So we'll say equals 4. Okay, next up, if you don't see parentheses, I definitely recommend using a calculator for this. -3 to the 4th power. Using the caret button. -3 to the 4th power is -81. All right, last one that I'm going to go over for today is what if you have a 5th root or a 6th root, something like that. How do you do that? We only have square roots right there with the second button, square root. We have cube root with the math button, But what about 5th root? So if I want to do 5th root, I'm going to have to press this button, math, and look at where that says option 5. There's an X there. That means I need to replace this X with a number. Watch it when I press this thing. 5th root, I want 5th root. Well, you see how it says answer there? That's answer. We need to replace that with a number. So I can scroll left, type the number 5, and it will be the 5th root. Alternatively, if I know I want like a 6th root or a 7th root, I'm going to press which root I need first. Then I'm going to press math and option 5. You see how it doesn't say ands there? That's because ands means whatever number you had before from your previous answer is going to go there. So if you want the 7th root or even the 5th root, you could change it, by the way. 5th root, you just change it there. So 5th root, go right, type 1024, and we're going to get our answer. All right, alternatively, you can go like, 4 to the 5th power is 1024, 4 to the 4th power. You can try different numbers until you get to your answer. But yeah, 4 to the 5th power is 1024, so that's why the answer here is going to be 4. You might also need to use one of these scientific calculators. So if you ever need to do a 5th root, it's the same thing. This time, we have the square root button right there. Square root. So second square root. But if you want the 5th root, you have to use this button right here where there's an X. Okay? You can't press 5 and then square root because that's 5 times the square root. You can't type that. You got to press 5. Then do second and choose this button right there where it says X root. That will be the 5th root. 5th root of Let's change this to a 3. Cube root of 4,096 is 16. Good luck on your assessment, y'all.